All right, high rollers, we are into day 4 of the World Darts Twitter Limerick Championship, and it is heating up. The mercury rising, the tension way off the charts. Everybody wants to get their hands on the most coveted trophy in sport, the Paul Limerick Cup. The quarterfinals today, the results as we roll on with March Madness on High Roller Radio. Yes, baby, day 4 of the World Darts Twitter Limerick Championship, quarterfinals day, perhaps the most exciting day in all of sports. Why? Because the legend's name graces the cup, the Paul Limerick Cup. Look at this thing. This is spectacular, and trust me, it looks great on your reigning and defending champions mantelpiece at Akapedia. Back to defend. Now, day 3, as mentioned, marred in controversy, and we need to talk about it. I made the video yesterday, having 15 of 16 entries submitted, and no word from Akapedia, your reigning and defending champion and your number 1 seed. The video, of course, takes a while, writing, voicing, editing, producing, saving, etc. By the time I was done, I had Akapedia's Limerick in my inbox. So, major conundrum, major dilemma, what to do. I put this tweet out there asking Bauer2281, should we go to the judges? Help! Yes, absolutely, he said. That, my friends, is sportsmanship at its finest. Thank you, sir, and it truly is much appreciated. Maximum respect to Bauer2281 for his sportsmanship, said Chris Kempf, and I think we should all say hear, hear to that. So, with Akapedia's Limerick in hand, we sent the 2 Limericks to the judges. Let me just read Akapedia's because we did not have it in the report yesterday. Here it is. Algebra's a bona fide bruiser. At geometry, I'm always a loser. But in spite of my gaffes, I'm a professor of maths at the College of Jose de Souza. And there you go, folks. Quality indeed. After we went to the judges, we got the results back, and look at this. By a score of 3-0, the 1 seed Akapedia does indeed advance to the quarterfinals. Again, Bauer2281, thank you so much for understanding. Hashtag my bad. I feel terrible. Then we had this. Check out that tweet at the bottom from M. Austin 701, your 2 seed. I'll buy it off you, he said. Trying to purchase a spare Limerick off a competitor already eliminated. Are you kidding me? High Roller Radio had to take it to the DRA, the Darts Rhyming Authority. It was under review. We took witness statements, but it was all for naught because then I remembered that M. Austin's alibi is rock solid. He had already sent me his quarterfinal submission. Then we had this from Juanita McDade, a statement. Wow, I was robbed, she said. I know I was the best Limerick writer and wanted to prove my point. I love words too much. She was very, very upset that she got eliminated yesterday. Look at this from Aki, his reply. Allow me back in the comp, he said. Juanita needs to chill. Yes, everybody getting fired up. That's how important that Paul Limerick Cup is. Juanita, calm down. I'll have to work harder, she said, for next year. And then she provided us another Limerick, one she did not submit. She was saving for the final on Damon Hayda. We put it on a nice meme. Check it out. There once came a roofer from Perth who worked long, hard days here on Earth. Let's go fly those arrows. Now he's sponsored by Harrows with his own set of darts. What a birth. At Just Too Serious, the Thunder Down Under. By the way, she calls that Ode to the Heat, and I love it. I also love this one from Tony Standing. With every needle, there's a haystack. We put it to a meme. There once was a young darter called Keegs who thought a raffle might be a breeze. The raffle kept growing, and without Keegan knowing, the pile of prizes grew up to his knees. That, by the way, and of course, was a round 1 winner. Sober Darts Guy got in on it. Judges have no sense of humor, obviously, Best man won. It was good fun. And I have to tell you that both Juanita McDade and the Sober Darts guy have been reported to the DRA, the rhyming authority. You cannot complain about judges. We've also sent at Fearbush to the DRA. Why? Because eliminated from the comp, he is poking fun at another competitor. The darts referee. Oh, Jackie boy, he said, that's not a limerick you submitted. Now, the darts referee responded in kind with his limerick. He put it out there line by line. Then he had the definition of limerick. And yes, folks, it does follow the AABBA regulations. It's a good limerick. It did not win, but it technically is a good limerick. NZ Derek saying corruption and dodgy backroom deals rock the 2021 edition. But then he says, I love the banter that this comp brings out. Yes, it's all in good fun. Now, what about this comment from Perry? This has got to be an early April Fool's? Are you kidding me? This is the most coveted title in all of darts, baby, the Twitter Limerick Championship. Having said that, let's get to the quarterfinals now. There is your A side. It's Akapedia versus Shane Healy. Then we've got Devinator 97 up against NZ Derek 1. On the B side, your 2 seed M. Austin will take on Dave Otoole. Then you've got Rach against 180 The Law. Our first matchup, Akapedia, the 1 seed, taking on the challenger Shane Healy in tough today. And we'll start with Akapedia's quarterfinal limerick. My darts crystal ball waxes dim. With confusion it fills to the brim. Wait, in the future I see a perfect leg on TV from an octogenarian Paul M. Wow, Akapedia trying to repeat the feat. Can he go back to back? Let's find out. Here's Shane Healy's. The clip of Martel will never get old. You can catch it on YouTube. It's comedy gold. Straight from the stage, he's still in a rage. We're live now? Why wasn't I told? Brilliant stuff. This was a ton plus average easy, and he was hitting his doubles so close to call. It went to the judges. Are you kidding me? Shane Healy has done it. He's upset the reigning and defending champion. Add Shane Healy, baby. Add Shane Healy. Wow, he's off to the semifinals. A shocker. Huge upset win here at the World Darts Twitter Limerick Championship. The first ever defeat for Akapedia, and the 1 seed is out. Wow. Shane Healy off to the semifinals. Oh boy, let's catch our breath after that one. That's a stunner. Our second quarterfinal on the A side, Devinator 97 taking on NZ Derek 1, and we'll start with Derek's limerick. I play darts with a steel tip, however my throws are quite often shit. Maybe if I stopped drinking, my scores would stop stinking, then I would play in the Premiership. Beer mugs all the way around, 5 pints right there, and that will give him a 102.1 average. Next up, the Devinator. It was extremely hot up on that stage. Jaw's eyes were filled with rage. He swung and punched the board, turned to look at the horde. All he saw was Russ Bray, the Devinator 97, turning in a gem. This went to the judges. This was very close, folks, by a score of 2-1. Your winner, the Devinator! Devinator 97, an American with a dream. Red, white, and blue advances. God bless America. And you know Danny Baggish is watching somewhere, and he's loving it. At Devinator 97, off to the semifinals. Congratulations, sir. All right, now we shift to the B side. Quarterfinal number 3, the 2 seed M. Austin 701 taking on Dave Otoole. And let's start with the 2 seeds limerick. Eric Bristow was once the best player. Then came along the GOAT, Phil Taylor. Next to reign was MVG. They called him the Big Green Baldy. He won the world title for a 3rd time. Now his form has gone into decline. The new champ now is Gerwin Price, because he's the best at being precise. And how about it, folks? That's why he's the 2 seed. That's why he reached the final last year. Just keeps producing gems. All right, Dave Otoole's now. There once was a dart player called Mervyn who often looks to be carrying a burden. He's nicknamed the King, only he doesn't like the bling. Delivers darts with the accuracy of a surgeon. Dave Otoole, wow, another ton plus. Who wins this one? It went to the judges. It was very close by a score of 2-1. Wow! Irish eyes are smiling again. Dave Otoole, round 1, knocks off the weekly darts cast. Round 2, the darts referee. And now in the quarterfinals, your 2 seed, a finalist last year, M. Austin 7-01. Dave Otoole off to the semis. Well done, sir. Well done. All right, our last quarterfinal, number 4, Rach taking on at 180 The Law, a late entry to this event. He snuck in there. Let's start with his. In December 2015, nobody thought they would see nearly the biggest upset in the history of the PDC. The crowd were clapping. It still didn't happen, but the Cube, Renee Items, nearly beat MVG. Wow, that is the law, people. The Limerick law. What a good Limerick that is. Here's Rachel's now. There was a player called Bristow who had the world's most unique throw. 5 times the world champ and a lovable scamp. He was taken too soon, though. And yes, he was. Yes, he was. Rach producing a gem. This one, very close. I can tell you that by a score of 2-1, your winner is 180 The Law. 180 The Law. Wow, sneaks into the event and now sneaks into the semifinals. Rach gets upset in the Elite 8. Rach, I was pulling for you. Tough one, my friend, tough one, but well done. Well done to at 180 The Law. So we look at the World Darts Twitter Limerick Championship semifinals. The final 4, at Shane Healy takes on at Devinator 97. Then it's Dave Otoole versus 180 The Law. Now attention, semifinalists. We will play out finals day tomorrow, which means you need to submit 2 limericks, one for the semis and one possibly for the final. And if you could, please label which one you want entered for the semifinals. Again, 2 limericks. 2 limericks shouldn't take you long. At High Roller Radio, DM me. Crunch time, Final 4 at the World Darts Twitter Limerick Championship today on High Roller Radio.